Hi folks, welcome back to MetaBox Tutorials. Today, we're diving into an interesting topic on how to add a schedule filter directly inside single posts. You can achieve it only with MetaBox. This technique is perfect for an educational platform offering different course schedules. A booking page for doctors or spa services, movie or theater showtimes, or homestay listings with availability filters. This approach improves the user experience. In this practice, I will take an example to illustrate the schedule of courses. Assuming that in the backend of your website, you store the course by day. Now, you have two choices for displaying data on the front end. I'll use the table format for both of them. One is simply showing information by date like this. Then you can have an overview of the courses. And the rest, also be the goal of this video, is displaying information by course like this. It is useful when you want to check the schedule of the current single course being viewed. On it, you can check which days the course is scheduled for, who will teach, and how much it costs. Then comparing and choosing one that fits you is easier. Before going ahead, let's check some tools we need for this practice. We'll use a settings page for the schedule, where we show schedule details. They are stored in custom fields, especially the courses are posts of a custom post type. And to display the schedule filter and data, I use MB views. So, I highly recommend you use MetaBox All-in-One to have a framework to create a custom post type, custom fields, a settings page, and a template, as well as it provides advanced features from MetaBox extensions. These are some extensions I use in this practice. MB Custom Post Type to create a custom post type for the courses. MB Settings Page to create a settings page for the schedule. MB Views to create a view for adding the schedule filter to the page. MB Builder to have a UI in the backend for creating fields visually. And MB Group to organize custom fields into groups for easier management. Let's start now. As I said before, we'll use the settings page to include all the content of the schedule. Go to MetaBox, Settings page, and add a new one. For the position of the settings page, you can put it on every place in the menu. In this case, I keep the location by default. It's still blank since we haven't added any content to it yet. We'll have many courses, and each one is a post of a custom post type. So let's create that post type. Go to MetaBox, Post Types, and create a new one. After publishing, our post type appears right here. Move to it to create courses. These are some courses I created as an example. Do you remember the settings page where we haven't added content? We'll do it in this step through custom fields. These are some fields I want to create. Each item is a day, including information about the teacher, the price, and the courses. The teacher can be chosen from the list. and the course can be selected from the course we created in the previous step. We obviously have many items with the structure I mentioned above, so I use a clonable group to have them all. It's time to build them. Navigate to Custom Fields in MetaBox and create a new field group. First, add a group field. Inside this group, add subfields as the structure you want. Add a date picker field for the date. For the teacher, I add a select field. Then input their name in this box. Simply add a number field for the price. Next, regarding the course, add a field in the type of post. This field type allows you to choose more than one post from a regulated post type. Then, in the post type setting, you should choose the post type which you want to select posts from. Since each day has some courses, enable this setting to choose more than one course. For the group, you should set the group as collapsible to see all changes in a clear structure. You can also set the group title. Next, I enable this setting to add more than one item. After having all the fields with essential settings, move to the Settings tab, set the location as Settings page, and choose the settings page you want to apply the field group to. Then, go to your settings page and you will see custom fields displayed. Just input data for each item. When you click on this field, a list of posts from the post type you set is shown. Just choose some of them. Follow the two choices of displaying data that I said at first. Let me show you how to do each one, step by step. In this step, we'll display courses by day on a page. So, we need to have the page first. Go to Pages and create a new one. Next, we'll use MB Views to show data on this page. Navigate to the Meta box, Views, to create a new view for displaying courses and other information. In the Template tab, you can add code directly, but I recommend you use this button to insert fields from the list on the right panel. Since we saved fields in the Settings page, move to the Site tab, and you can see our field group here. Click on it. It is a clonable group, so you'll see a loop is generated in the Template tab. Inside this loop, just insert subfields one by one. MB Views also allows you to choose the format or output for some special fields. Select one that fits you. There is more than one course on a day. That's why when you insert field of course, There is a nested loop here. After that, scroll down to the Settings section to set the location for this template. You should set its type as singular, then choose the page you created. You can set the position for it as well. Now, view the page on the front end. You can see all the data is displayed. To make the data easier to read, I decided to display it as a table. So I returned to the created template to style it. I'm adding some div tags and classes, as well as some code for the table format. This line is to ensure that a comma is added after each course, except the last one. Then, move to the CSS tab to style the table. And this is the new look of my page. On it, you can see which courses are taught on a specific day. This is our aim in the end. It is to filter information related to a specific course. Your visitors can choose the date, teacher, and price that is suitable for them. I also use MB views. Go to Views and create another view. I'll add some code directly. This is to get the post ID of the course being viewed. It's also the ID of the course. Next, I use this function to get data from the settings page that has this ID. This line of code is to get data from this group. It's the ID of the group we created. I use this one to create an empty array to later store filtered results. A course can be taught on different days, so we need a loop here to get data from all the items in the schedule. Inside this loop, retrieve all the courses of each item and assign to this variable. We need to check if this ID is in that variable. The row will be added to the array we created before. Then, the information, including this data, will be retrieved. Otherwise, in the case that the filter is empty, this text will be shown. Now, you need to set the location for this template. I want to apply it to a single course. So, also set the type as singular, but choose course here. View a course on the front end. You can see the expected information. I also want to put them in a table. Go back to the template and modify it a little bit. Use some CSS code to make the table more beautiful. And this is the final look of our page. That's the end of this tutorial. If you want to play around with MetaBox, please watch other videos on this channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to us for more tutorials. Bye.